This video is brought to you by viewers like you. Consider supporting us on Patreon.
Yo, 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 what the fuck is up there, everybody out there on the YouTube's orders? You're gonna by Papa Tikyo, coming to you live from the Japan land, and yeah, how y'all doing today? We're doing alright. Yeah, today we're gonna be talking about a question that I got asked the other day during a live stream, and I kind of want to answer it, so I'm here today. I'm going on another fun camping trip with my hot hetero life mate, Papa Tets. And yeah, we are going from Shinjuku all the way. Well, you know, we're planning on going to Chiba again today, because Chiba's close by, and also all the mountain camping sites that we wanted to go to are fully booked. And usually, my rule of thumb for camping is that I'll do the camping someplace where it's near river or near water. So it could be like, you know, ocean or river, but unfortunately all those camping sites near the river where I park my van after my third divorce, all those places are like, you know, most of them are like real actual camping places, so it's going to be harder to do some sneak and ninja camping there. So I thought, why don't we go to some place that's totally not popular in Chiba Prefecture called Choshi, and it's famous because that place is it's a port where a lot of fishermen come in and they do the fish stuff. So, you know, we're going to go there, and there's plenty of sneaky beach camping that we can do there today. So, yeah, that's the plan. And, God, it was such a pain in the ass to get down here. I had to fucking, I bought a new thing for my mask. I bought a new mask. You guys paid for this a while ago on my live stream. You donated for this, and it's a new mask I put on my thing, but it was a little loose, so my mask was a little loose, so I just tied it up with some tape here at the beginning, and yeah, you guys can't see it, but it looks fucking awesome. I taped it so it's really tight now. It's actually better than the previous mask, and on top of that, I have a sexy Tetsu that comes along with me. Well, look, guys, I bought him straight up cash. He's a sexy, sexy man. Oh, yeah, you guys can see this in the mirror, can't you? So check it out. I just got some tape, and but the thing is that this new mask had this part of the accessory here, and it was too short. It was too goddamn short to put the fucking camera on it. GoPro, you cheeky motherfuckers, you know? They totally did that on purpose. So I had to go, you know, I went on Amazon to buy it, and I'm like, oh, shit, wait, that's not going to come today. Fuck. So I went to like Yamada Denki, and it's like, well, we sell refrigerators, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I went to Yodobashi Camera, and yeah, I went there instead, and I was able to get a badass. I didn't know that Yodobashi Camera, instead of being one giant place in Shinjuku, is basically just a shit ton of different fucking department shops that are separated by buildings. So that's really cool. I mean, like, when was the last time you saw that in America for, like, Best Buy home stuff, Best Buy camera? Well, I mean, I guess they probably do that regularly, I'm guessing. But that's the first time in a long time I've seen that in Japan. So I was like, that's pretty fucking cool. Hell yeah. And god damn it, I put some tape on these microphones. It's scratching my chest. So annoying. Anyway, yeah. So I was able to go there and do that, and yeah, now we're going on Route 20 all the way to get out of Tokyo, so then we can go to Chiba and go camping again, do camp boy stuff. Luckily, we went to the convenience store beforehand and got some very unhealthy breakfast, some hash browns and fried chicken, as one tends to do. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I really hate this fucking tape I put on the mic. It's making my chest all itchy. Ugh. I should cover it with cloth next time. That's what I'll do. But anyway, yeah, guys. So we are heading to Chiba City, or not Chiba City, but Choshi. And yeah, it's pretty fun. Pretty cool day, you know. But yeah, luckily oh my god, there was a fucking bump in the road. Did you guys see that? If I hadn't been in control of my bike, I would have tipped over. Just fucking stealth bump in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, yeah, so It's been a pretty good fucking start to the day. But you know what else is a good way to start the videos? Boom, Nakano Shimbashi Guest House. Bam. If you guys are looking for a cheap place to stay in Tokyo, whether it is for 2 weeks, 1 week, 1 month, this place, they got you covered, man. It's pretty fucking good. They got, basically, I think it's so funny when people come here and they'll spend like $80 a day on a hotel or something. And I'm like, why? Why would you spend $80 on a hotel when you could literally go somewhere else and, spend 4 days, like, let's just round that up to 100. You could go to a hotel and it's like, well, I want privacy. I'm like, but don't you want to, like, spend your money on other shit? Like, imagine if you spent $80 a day on a hotel for a whole month. Are you kidding me? That's like $2,400. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, yeah, I don't know. I always recommend going there because not only is it's a good place, but they also have Japanese people there. So if you're actually like one of those non-poser assholes and you actually want to come to Japan to, learn Japanese and assimilate and really enjoy that part of the culture versus just some poser tourist bitch-ass motherfucker, then yeah, go over to Nakano Shimbashi Guest House. The link's down below. Make a reservation and tell them that Papa Tikyo sent you. And then also, big shout out to NordVPN. Boom! If you guys have an antivirus, that's great. If you don't, then get one. And, even if you do have one, remember, you need a VPN. VPNs help, like, protect you from, like, people finding out where you live and stuff, which, I mean, isn't a problem for me because I just literally told you guys where I lived. But, for all of you guys who don't want people to know where you live, or you don't want people getting access to shit like that would be, that used to be, safe and covered by Microsoft. Well, if you guys want to kind of take take some relaxer from that, then sign up for NordVPN. Even if you're on your phone or on your computer, it's always good to have a VPN. And I've been using Nord for about 2 years now, and it's great. And if you want to use it too, there's a link down below with a promo code, and yeah, you guys should check it out. It's pretty fucking badass. Anyway, what else? And then question of the day, and that is, what country, if you can't choose Japan, but you can't live in your country anymore, what country would you want to live in and why? What's up, Dad? Looking pretty hot. Sexy. Sexual. And, what country would you guys want to live in and why? For me, we're going to be talking about that. What the fuck? Hayai keiro ga... No, we're just going to do this one. There we go. I love using my GPS for this shit, guys. It's so convenient. We're just following all this shite. And then we're going to go to Chiba. Go to the beach. And this time I actually brought swim trunks too. Pretty badass. But anyway, what country would you live in if you couldn't live in your country or Japan? Then where would you live? That's like the whole fucking topic today. And if you don't want to answer that, just write down, holy shit, look at that ass. Just write that down. I don't care if that was a dude or whatever. Compliments are due where compliments are due, buddy. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. And anyway, this is a very interesting day though, because I have actually 2 microphones set up here now. I noticed on my last camping trip that some of the audio got scuffed. So in order to kind of prevent that this time, I'm using 2 different microphones that the editors can blend together this time. And it's pretty fucking cool. Pretty badass. And I just realized I usually did like a rant reflecting on my camping trip and each time, but last time I forgot to do that. I guess I could do that here too. But nice. Yeah. Whew. Look at the buns on that. Yeah, he must work out. Anyway, so it's like I've always kind of wondered about that, like where would I live if I didn't live in Japan? because it's like I really like Japan. In fact, like I'm getting so close to like solidifying my likey feelings. I'm feeling like I'm like a high schooler. I feel like I'm upgrading from like to love with Japan, and you know, I've even considered you know, I made friends with a immigration lawyer recently, and you know, he's been him and I have been lightly, not seriously, but lightly talking about getting citizenship, getting Japanese citizenship eventually. So, you know, but I mean, like that's like still something in the works, obviously, you know. But you know, the funny thing is that, like, you know, the more I think about doubling down and staying in Japan, the more I'm thinking about how it's like, yeah, you know, like this is, where else would I live if I had the chance? And not that I want to live anywhere else, but it's just somebody brought that up in conversation on the live stream the other day, and I think that's a good question. You know, that's a good question to ask. You know, where would I live if I couldn't live here? Well, I've been to a bunch of different countries so far, or at least like, you know, a handful of them. Like, what is it? I've gone to Australia, I've gone to South Korea, I've gone to Taiwan, Hong Kong, Thailand, you know, mostly Asia and Australia. But, you know, I always kind of saw those trips as a way to, you know, as a test, you know, to see like how would I like living here if I could. And, you know, each time I went, I mean, like, hell, Australia, I was there for, like, what, 2-3 months? And then Taiwan, 2 weeks, Thailand, 2 weeks, South Korea, 2 weeks. It's always got to be at least 2 weeks. I feel like with 2 weeks, you can get that flavor in. Yori Hayai, why does it keep telling me, you can get here 5 minutes quicker if you want? I'm like, dude, I don't give a shit. Just keep your fucking eyes on the map. Okay, so I got to go from 20 to 304. Cool. Yeah, I'm specifically going on a route that doesn't really what is it? That doesn't I'm going on a route that doesn't use toll roads, because I got screwed over last time. The last camping trip I went on, I you know, it said online that this one toll road cost $8, and I get on there and it was like $25. Oh shit! Some guy got busted. He was probably looking up Burt Reynolds porn uncensored, and Japan's like, nope, we don't allow that. But anyway, yeah. So, you know, I always, that's why I always try to push everybody to going to the Nakano Shinbashi guest house, not just because it gives me kickbacks, but hopefully that'll encourage people when they come here not to just do the touristy 1 week route. And I understand you guys don't want to pay for a whole month of rent at your house back home while you're not there, or like, you know, maybe your company won't let you take you know, that time off. But you know, just saying, like, for me, I'm like, I always want to have options, you know. And for me, like, if I'm gonna go out of my way to fly to another country, because, you know, now I'm used to plane rides. Like, when I was with the Rocket guys, I'm so used to plane rides now. It's like, you know, I have a routine, and I have a way to make plane rides a lot more fun for myself. So I don't really care about plane rides so much. But when I was younger, I was like, shit, if I'm gonna go somewhere, it's gonna be worth my time, because I can absolutely hate plane rides. I hate how, like, people complain about plane rides now too, because it's like, you have no fucking reason to complain. You know, Bluetooth noise canceling headphones are a thing now, and that you can buy them for cheap. You know, you've got this guy with his Supreme sticker. You're not cool, dude. You Supreme sticker asshole. Look at that guy. Shit. Come on. People are going that way. Oh, yeah. Say hello to the Emperor's Palace, guys. It's all the way over there. But, yeah, I always love riding through here because it's just Emperor's Palace. Emperor's Palace. Why do I keep checking the GPS? I know that it's just like I have to take a hard left eventually. But, for right now, not a big deal. I feel kind of bad, too, because I have Tetsu. Like, Tetsu bought this, like, $700, like, microphone, like intercom headset. And I was just like, yeah, I'm afraid, like, because it's a speaker, it's not a headset. So I was like, dude, if you're talking, I think people can hear you. And he's like, yeah, but like, okay, well, just turn down the volume all the way so at least I can hear you. And I was like, yeah, but my GoPro, or like my phone, if I have it on Bluetooth mode, it's going to just drain the battery more. And so, and I need my phone for the GPS. So, yeah. Well, I think once we get to Chiba or whatever, I'll let him use the GPS. We can use his or whatever. We can try that out. Yeah, this is really cool, though, because like once we go through here, then we go through there, and then through there, and then through there, and then we get to Chiba, and then it's literally just going through the countryside to get there. And I love this, too, because it's like, this ride, it says that it's going to be, dude, stop telling me to go the faster route, you piece of shit, Google. I will fucking rape you in the face with my dick and your ass. Are you sure you don't want to take this route? Dude, I told you the first fucking 5 times, no. But anyway, yeah, and Tetsu has a thing for his bike where he can charge USB devices. I need to get that. Apparently you can just plug it into your fucking battery and, just charge it. And, like, finally, if you're wondering, like, why I have this part of the bag open for my iPhone, it's because it overheats. So if it has cool air constantly blowing inside of it, then the overheating kind of goes away because it's got that ventilation in there. But yeah, I'd love to fucking be able to charge my phone while I'm doing this so I could, because the phone dies in like 2 or 3 hours after using it. It's a big pain in the ass. But anyway, like we started late, so I'm trying to like speed through here so we can make some time before rush hour, before it gets bumper to bumper and shit. We still have like a good couple hours, but I want to get there as quick as possible beforehand. Look at that. Holy shit. What is that? This like a little Napoleon looking motherfucker up there. That is funny. Wow, look at all these people. It's in the middle of a pandemic, and people are just going about their lives, And I forgot my mask. I love my mask. Like the mask that I got, it's like $1 mask, and it's very, very, I had it. It was in my pocket from my other pants before I switched back into these pants. But, whatever. I can buy another one. Yeah, that's one thing I want to do, too. I want to make some Tkyorants masks. But, anyway, so it's like, well, so what do you want? Where do you want to live? Well, sorry to get back on topic here. I think it would be somewhere where it's like, unfortunately, I always thought myself that I could like live in Thailand or Vietnam or Philippines just because it seems so Wild West and dirty, and the people there seem more, I don't know, whenever I see them in like YouTube vlogs or whatever, they always seem like more emotional, more agitated. And after going to like Taiwan or like Thailand or whatever, it's like, dude, this weather sucks. Like, it's hot weather. On top of that, there's like pollution, and it's just like, yeah, I remember being in Taiwan, and we got out of the subway, and we had to go up like 7 flights of stairs. And I was like, really? 7 fucking flights of stairs? And like, there was no escalator, no elevator button. And like, you know what? I could have dealt with that, but it was like 80-90% humidity too at night, and it was just horrible. And my friends that have lived there for a couple of years, they were used to it. They like fucking sprinted up those stairs. And I was like, I'm fat and I could deal with this in Tokyo, but this is just painful, Damn. And then in Thailand too, like, just the roads, everyone drives like a maniac, and on top of that, it's just so like, you have tut-tut and like all these other like, just cars just spitting smog in your face, It's kind of ironic that we have such bad global warming after we've cut down, especially in the U.S. and Japan, emissions for all these cars. Like in Japan, they have like a pretty strict thing right now. Well, they've had it for a while, even before America, where it's like if your car doesn't pass a pollution emissions test, you can still drive it, but you're gonna have to pay a lot of tax money for it. And so a lot of people just go for economic cars. Like I noticed that when I went to LA with the Rocket Boys, it's just like everyone had a Toyota or a Hyundai or like a Kia or whatever, because those were just economically good cars for fuel. I mean, hell, look at this. We got Lexus, BMW. Well, BMW is not Not a Japan brand, but look, we got Toyota, we got a Mercedes. I don't even know what these car brands mean. I don't even know. Why do I know that? I'm pretty sure that's a Mercedes. Anyway, God, I never gave a shit about cars. I never cared. It's just like, it's a thing with wheels and an engine. That's all. Like, that's all it is. It's like, yeah, but this one, the car, the door is slightly different, and I'm like, yeah, I don't care. You know, it's a car. Does it have air conditioning? Okay, good. Like, you know, like that's all I really care about. You know, it's like, well, this one lets you warm the seat underneath your ass, and I'm like, yeah, I still, you know, okay, that's cool. It's not really necessary, but that's cool. What's that car? What's that yellow ass car? That was a sexy ass car. But anyway, yeah, guys. So, yeah, it's just that heat, you know, the weather. Like, that's the one really nice thing about Japan, is that it's always, the weather is pretty good, especially in Tokyo. I mean, like, during July and August, it's fucking disgusting and it's hot. But, you know, I've gone to Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. Oh God, I can't not say that without saying that one. But you know, I've been to like the south of the U.S. During summer, and it's absolutely horrid. I remember actually the only place that was way worse during summer than Phoenix was San Antonio, Texas. Oh God, I remember that was just so disgustingly hot, and we were in a truck with no air conditioner. Or the air conditioner was shot, and it was not fun, you know. It was not good. It was bad news bears. It was not good news bears, guys. Oh my God, my bag has been fucking toppling over this whole time. Ah, shit. Thanks, Tetsu, for telling me. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, Japan at least has those 4 seasons, you know. It's got the 4 seasons, and they're very, very nice, you know. Okay. Yeah, so it's like, you know, Taiwan, it doesn't snow in Taiwan. If it does, it doesn't do it that often, you know. And like China's just by itself. Like, you know, for me in general, I'd want to be in Asia. You know, I don't want to be in the US or like a Western country like Australia or Canada. I definitely don't want to be in the Middle East. Like, you know, the problem with their wonderful religions and stability aside, it's just the desert. I hate the fucking desert, you know. I would much prefer to not live in a desert setting, you know? So that's the thing. And it's like, but I don't want to be in a place where it's cold all the time, like the Arctic or like fucking Sweden or something, or Hokkaido, where like 6 months out of the year you're shoveling snow off your driveway. I don't want to do that either. So yeah, you know, it's like, you know, that's the thing for me too. Like, I'm wondering for you guys, like, what is the, like, what would determine like where you want to live first? For me, it's like it has to be in Asia, because I just like the idea. I like Asian food. I like damn it, wait, do we turn? Oh, we turn. God, why is this guy so fucking slow? Move your ass, bitch. Oh, they got a baby on board, that's why. Kill your baby. Oh God. I fucking like gotten so much shit from my friends on Facebook because Scooby from Scooby's Workshop shared a post about how he was on like a 12-hour flight, and somebody brought their baby on. Somebody brought their fucking infant child on the plane, and it's like, why? Why would your child need to be on the plane? Like, okay, if it's an elementary schooler that's like after 3rd grade, they don't really throw tantrums, or the chances of them throwing tantrums are smaller, significantly smaller than if you brought a kid that's like under 10 years old on the plane. So it's like, why? why would you bring them on the plane? Like, you're just being selfish, you know? And it's like, well, you're just being selfish by not wanting to let that parent bring their child. And I'm like, yeah, but like, why? Why are they bringing the child? Is it having a life-changing surgery? You know, is it you know, is the child is grandma like horribly? Even if grandma was dying, who cares? You know, your grandma's gonna die. She's gonna forget. The kid's gonna forget. The only person that's gonna remember is you. And all those people, if your fucking loud-ass kid lying, like, you know, screaming on the plane. You know? Fucking A. God, Tetsu, just get up my ass a little bit more, why don't you? Shit, dude. But anyway... It's just, yeah, and so I said, like, I was like, unless your child is dying or you guys are moving, why the fuck are you bringing a child on the plane? And they're like, to meet relatives, to go to Disney World, and I'm like, yeah, who cares? The kid's gonna forget it, you know? The kid's gonna forget their shit. Monorail. So, I don't know, I feel like that's so selfish of parents to bring it on there, especially if it's parents that have kids that have, like, that are just shit parents. Like, the fact of the matter is that most parents are shit parents. And so they're going to have shit fucking uncontrolled kids that have tantrums. I mean, like, hell, even my mom said when I was a toddler, she brought me on the train or on the plane and I had colic, you know, or I was colicky or whatever. So I was crying all the time. And I'm like, why would you put those people through it? It's like, you know, it's a selfish act, you know. And fuck you if you don't like me for saying that. You know, you're the asshole who wants to bring their kid to Disneyland, you know. A douchebag. Well, my child takes priority. It takes priority over all the other people that just paid for a normal fucking flight. But then at the end of the day, it's like, hey, you know what? Just like everything's solved in life, just get more money. If you get more money, you can go on first class where those stupid fucking poor-ass parents and their economy seats won't bring their stupid-ass kid with them, you know? You just do that and you're fucking good. Do I turn here? No. I turn to the next one. Ah, shit, Tetsu's not gonna make that. Okay, there he did. There you go, lad. Okay, so where do we want to... We still need to get a little further, and then we turn left. Oi, Kokujin. Nice. Yeah, buddy. Okay, guys, once it says 308, 357? Oh, yeah, once we get to 357, then it's just kind of smooth sailing all the way to Chiba. And then from Chiba, we get on 357, we go all the way over here. Then we get to Route 14 or whatever, and we're all good. But how long have I been filming this for? 29 minutes. Well, I still got some more stuff to say. And that's a nice car. Guys, what kind of car is this? For all you guys who know cars in the comment section, tell me, what kind of car is that? Don't say it's just a small penis mobile, because I said that first. And you guys better not copy me. If you write down small penis mobile in there, I'm going to get really angry, because I came up with it first. Is it here? 357. Oh, shit. 357, yeah. Fucking GPS just cut out on me. Oh shit, it was over there. God damn it. Oh wait, oh no, here, we can go this way. Good. There we go. We almost got double penis, guys. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, so where would I live outside? Well, I think more than likely I'd live in either Taiwan or South Korea. To get back on topic, I think I'd go to South Korea or Taiwan, simply just because, well, Taiwan and Korea are both very similar to Japan, and people who live there are going to be really pissed off that I said that, but it's true, you know, like, they both have, like, a shit ton of convenience stores. They both have people where they sleep on the fucking floor. They both have, you know, they both use, well, Korea doesn't use kanji that much, but Taiwan definitely does. Taiwan definitely loves using kanji. And, you know, and like Taiwan, the heat is what would fuck with me, you know, because it's like, the heat is just, it's always hot in Taiwan because it's the location being by the equator and stuff. But Korea too, during winter, they have super harsh fucking cold winters because they're more north and they're by, you know, they're by the fucking Russia or whatever. Like they get all those. I think it's like Japan doesn't get super cold that much because like Korea takes a blunt of the hit when it comes to like cold weather during winter. But that could be just me. That could just be me saying it, Jedi. But yeah, I just, I don't know. I think like Korea, they have really good food, and the Korean language is pretty interesting. You know, oppa, 감사합니다, 아저씨, oppa, you know, and it's very similar in like kind of static, the status culture. But there's a lot of things about Korea that I don't like. Like it's very westernized compared to Japan. You know, Christianity is a huge thing there. They censor porn there, or they don't even have porn. They don't even make their own porn or hardcore porn. It's all like fake softcore shit. And then on top of that, Korea is just like, you know, like I don't know. It just seems like someplace you'd go as a second option, not my first option. And but there's also like you know, like Taiwan as well. You know, Taiwan is like, I didn't like how when I went to Taiwan I saw so much fucking like black mold on all the buildings because it's so hot there, and like no one's going out and scrubbing the outside of the building, so it's just like, yep, here we go, tropical black mold, baby, you know, enjoy, fucking joy. And I'm like, yeah, nah. But I mean, that being said though, it's just like, again, Taiwan, Taiwan and Korea, they're both such small countries though, you know, I feel like, but at the same time, they probably, oh look, there's Skytree, cool. And, but I mean, at the same time, like, you know, it's better than nothing, right? Like my buddy Ryan, you guys know Ryan Boundless, you know, he's living in Uganda, Titties for Uganda right now. And, yeah, man, like I don't, I don't think I'd ever want to live in Africa. It's just too wild for me. Like, you know, there's like, it's too Wild West, you know, like when you have to like find something to like, you know, you need to go on a van full of other stinky people to get to the main city just so you can get a vet for one of your dogs because the vet in the village seems sketch as fuck, then yeah, you know, I don't know. I would not be down for that. And also it just seems kind of lonely. It seems like you wouldn't be able, like if I went to a third world country, it seems so hard to trust people because everyone just doesn't have as much money as you. So it's just like, who can you trust that's not going to take advantage of you just because you have money, you know? It always seems like that would be on my mind, like as a worry. Being like, ah, shit, does this guy really want to hang out with me because he thinks I'm cool? Or does he just want me to like buy him a bunch of food or whatever? And yeah, you know, it's just like one of those things where it's like, it's nice living in Japan because you don't have to deal with that, you know? Like there's plenty of Japanese people that are more rich than most foreigners. They don't flaunt their rich either. They're riches. And yeah, you know, I mean, like overall it's just I feel like but still, that being said though, Korea is always way more innovative with technology, at least smartphone shit, before Japan is most of the time. And I like that. Like they have delivery food apps where you can just say, hey, I'm in this park, can you deliver it here? In Japan is like the most anal white guy at an office building, you know? He needs everything on the dotted line, you know? He needs everything on the dotted line, and he needs an address, and he needs a credit card, and he needs a face, like, you know, he doesn't trust people that easily. Yeah, that's why it's like, yeah, Japan doesn't have as much chill as South Korea. But Taiwan too, like Taiwan is such a small country that they freak out at the smallest things. Like I have friends that live in Taiwan now, and that are YouTubers, and they want to be critical of Taiwan sometimes, but no, it's like Taiwanese people, at least like, you know, on the internet, there's so many of them that are just like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck these guys, you know? And it's like, you do anything, especially if you're a foreigner in Taiwan, you do anything that's even a little bit remotely bad, and you know, the netizens will fucking harass you. Like there was that live streamer, CJ Live or whatever. Look at that car. That's some nice penis car right there. You know, CJ Live, you know, he did he was a live streamer there for a couple years, and you know, he learned some Chinese and everything, and you know, he would always do these live streams, but they got so angry at him for petty fucking reasons, like, oh my god, he littered, you know, like, I don't like littering either, but at the same time, it's like, you know, if you do it often, I'll fucking yell at you, but if it's like 1 or 2 times, like, okay, I get it. And but you know, it's just like they yelled at him for littering, they yelled at him for doing a Love Hotel live stream with Jake and Bake, where they were just hanging out with these women, and the fucking like people online just fucking like harassed the shit out of the women, and eventually CJ had to leave because they were so pissed off. And same thing in Korea, you know, like one of my subscribers, he was doing like dating stuff in South Korea, and I don't like him, and I don't agree with what he did, but at the same time, you know, I think Korea way overreacted. Fuck, where do I go? Damn it, do I go here? Or do I keep... no, I stay on this. Yeah. God damn it, this fucking stupid-ass GPS. The GPS keeps changing my position of my car, and I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, luckily, guys, for all of you that are going to Chiba, remember, always stay on the high road, because then if you go down, it's just like, it's all just tiny little fucking, like, stoplights and shit. It's way better just to stay on the main highway road. But anyway, yeah, it's just like, you know, the people in those countries, though, they freak out over anything, and like anything small, anything big, you know. At least in Japan has somewhat of a balance for it, I think, or at least a better balance than those countries. You know, and I'm not saying that those guys didn't ask for it. I mean, I don't know that CG guy personally, but I do know that Namba Nick guy who got arrested in Korea, and yeah, like, I have no sympathy for him. But the way they arrested him was saying that he broke privacy laws by, like, making illegal porno of these women, and it's like, no, he made out with them on camera without their consent, which is not cool. But there's a big difference between making out with a chick on camera and then fucking her on camera, you know? And yeah, like, Korea used that to get Interpol to arrest him. So I don't know, that's just fucking, that's funny to me. It's like, you're really gonna go that far? You're gonna be that anal, South Korea, really? But anyway, guys, you know, with that being said, I'd still probably stay in either South Korea or Taiwan. I'd like to think that I could stay in Thailand, but it's just, it's so goddamn hot and polluted there, you know. And but I mean, like, there's a guy that I watched, The Walking Pineapples. He's one of my subscribers that's living there now, and he does Twitch live streams there. And that guy fucks, you know. That guy is a badass. That guy fucking fucks, dude. And he's this older French-Canadian guy. I think he's around my age. And he's got like a 20-year-old Thai girlfriend that looks really hot. And she's got, like, you know, she's a tight body, you know. She's one of them tight bodies. And they have a cute fucking fat little chubby, like, mini pit bull or whatever. And he's just such a cute baby boy. Yes, he is. And yeah, I like the fact that he likes Thailand so much, but even him, like, you know, he bitches about the weather all the time. He's like, man, it's fucking hot. Oh, it's so hot. And that's just one of the things where it's like, unless I lost a significant amount of weight, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. You know, I don't think I could hold out for that stuff, you know. But anyway, yeah, guys, I don't know, what, again, like, what country do you want to go to if you could, and, you know, why? I mean, like, do any of you guys actually speak another language? I mean, that's the thing, too. I only speak Japanese and English, so it's like, my options, and that's the thing that sucks, too. It's like, you know, if you went to Korea, or if you went to China, you could actually learn a bit of the language, and you could use that, because there's way more Koreans and Chinese spread out all over the world versus Japanese people, so... You know, that's definitely fucking shit. These fucking roads, these tire bumps or whatever, man. You can't see them, and it's just like it's a couple inches curve up, and it's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Dougie. Yeah, let's cut through here really quick. God, these graphics are really good. You know, damn. I wonder. You know, I wonder how much this VR set cost that I bought. You know, this is pretty good. God, I love being like, when I go into IRL, and I'm just like, man, these graphics are great. I mean, look, it almost looks like the real thing. It's like, dude, this is the real thing. You sure? I don't know. It seems a little bit different. But anyway, yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to end this by. We need to make a turn eventually. And so once we have to make that turn, then I'll stop and I'll end the rant. Oh shit, the battery already died. God damn it, really? And this fucking tape keeps scratching me. Ugh. But anyway, yeah, guys. With that being said, I think I'm gonna end it here. So do me a favor, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and yeah, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button and subscribe bell to get notified next time a video of mine comes out. And also, if you made it this far in the video, do me a favor and write down in the video comment section, my dad has a big hotel. That's the secret comment of the day. My dad has a big hotel, because that's a big hotel M, baby. And yeah, anyway, like always, I love you guys' faces. Thank you so much for watching these videos, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Peace.